It's a Wednesday, October 20th, and I am currently working on a remote session cleaning up a computer. It's actually a laptop for a client who is based in Tempe, runs a business doing marketing and apparel. And as you can see, I'll go ahead and maximize my screen here. I've got the MalwareBytes AntiMalware scanner going, scanning these files at the moment. It's been about 17 minutes in, and at the same time, I'll go ahead and minimize this really quick. I've got the Spyware, the Spybot search and destroy scanner going. It has detected 6 items so far, categorized as Trojans. And if you expand it, you can view the actual file details. But it's getting close to done. Actually, it's hitting near the end, but then it runs a few other detection mechanisms and may list a few other items for us. Well, actually, it looks like it just completed. So what we'll do, let's say fix selected problem. Perfect timing. Let's see, yes. There you go. 6 problems fixed. And I apologize, my camera, the image is kind of blurry here today. There you go. So clean check mark. We close it off. And by the way, this computer is a fairly new computer. It's a Windows 7. The theme is not, the arrow theme is not actually displaying because I've got it up in safe mode. But as you can see, let's take a look here. The system spec is on Windows 7 Premium. It's an HP Pavilion computer, Core i3 system, 2.13 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabyte system, 64-bit operating system. Is what I meant. And so at this point, the scanner's all done. What I usually like to do is just do a restart, but first examine the startup entries. I don't believe I have installed the startup control panel software on this computer yet, so since we are in safe mode, we should be booted up in safe mode with networking support. I'm going to go ahead and download the startup control panel software and just modify the system startup entries before we reboot in normal mode. So I'll go ahead and do that. Just go to my website. The download section. Cleanup, tools, and the startup control panel. Bring that down, save it, just going to stash it in the desktop. Alright, let's fish it out here. There's the startup. Install it in. Okay. Now the startup control panel is a better utility than the MS config that you get. And looks like in safe mode it doesn't list it, so we'll boot up in normal mode here. Do a restart, and we're going to restart. Alright, just wrapping up the virus scan here. The MalwareBytes didn't find any further entries after the Spybot had gone out and removed those 6. We're back in the normal mode, and before finishing off this remote session, I'm just going to hit the control panel. I was looking to bring up the startup control panel, which is now available in normal mode, and just tweak that area, see if there's anything that don't really need to be running, that do not need to be running here. So just a quick check and restart the computer again. Quick launch buttons, we don't need that. Pure network stuff, I'm just going to. Now it's actually not allowing us to do that. Windows 7, that security blocks me from doing changes with the startup control panel program, and so when I close it off, Windows 7 then recognizes that and allows me to then open up startup control panel with the ability to actually modify things. That actually brings me up in like an administrative mode then, where I can then delete what I wanted. So I'm actually deleting it again. Default, okay, we don't need that. HCAM, groove monitor. just a few things, and this is how I fine-tune the Windows startup. Here's MSN Messenger. We don't need that. I don't know the sidebar, but looks like the client may be calling up, so I'll just answer. Things are all set. All right.